First walk around. Just looking at that ring there.
This is silver.
Okay.
I paid 50 cents.
Nice.
This one has a mark, but I can't.
Alright, so you check when you get a loop.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have a loop in my case.
Do you want it now or you want it later?
Yeah, this is Marbella, but it's a pretty pin.
Okay. Which case? This case?
It would be in the corner either here or there.
What are these? Oh, this is a bracelet.
Yeah, but they're skulls and they're stainless steel.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Here. Oh, you got it. I got it for you. Go ahead, you can close up. I'm just gonna look at that. So how much were these?
$5 a piece.
Okay.
I figure I could at least double my money.
Yeah, they'll look in the case. So they're all just
Halloween
skull.
is coming up too.
Might sell them today. They're not made by anybody, right? They're just... Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're like heavy metal, kind of thrasher, punk rock skulls. Yeah, this has skulls too.
I can't make that out.
So far, all I sold was records.
Michelle and Michael aren't here.
You mean they're not here, period?
Nope.
So they didn't come today?
Okay,
them. Hopefully they're alright. So 5 a piece, we spent 20. Yeah, that says 19.5. You can see that very clearly there.
I don't know.
There, I see the mark right there.
Yeah, but you can't it's like letters
so you get
or
it
something.
tested.
It's nothing. No, it's not. It doesn't look gold.
Right.
But for 50 cents, it was a pretty ring.
No, that's good.
This one was silver. I paid $2 for this.
No, that's a good deal.
And I should be able to get 10 just for that.
Alright, so you're gonna walk around a little bit more?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give you more money. We got sheets too. $10. Good deal. She's walking around shopping more. I'm still setting up, so back to work for me. We came back. This I already showed this stuff. So and this stuff you said you paid 23 or something?
22.
22. And then this you paid another $2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 24
Yeah,
today.
it's real pearl and I don't know what the stone is.
It says the name or something there, right?
Rockstar. I mean, it's a newer piece of jewelry,
nice. And then this,
and that I like the glass beads.
Okay.
It's like a little choker.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna come back, and then maybe later I'll take a walk around. But all right, guys. It's Saturday. We're going to the Meadowlands because Sunday is out. No flea market because of rain. It'll be too rainy. We haven't gone to the Meadowlands in a while. Have we missed it?
No.
Maybe we'll do good. I
hope so.
Yeah, I put like everything in the car, and I'm gonna be cheap today, so that should make a difference. AJ's gonna be at the store. Steve's at Chiller. He's doing good. From day one, he did good. So today he should do either as good or better.
Oh, Chiller was yesterday?
Yeah, it was this weekend. That's why they weren't sure if. That's why the store was closed on Friday, but you wouldn't know that. I don't normally go there on Fridays anyway. But they were debating about, like, should they close it today? And AJ's like, nah, I want to go open because Saturday's like his best day. He usually does pretty good. You know, like out of all the days, Saturday's always the best day, which makes sense. The other days are hit or miss. One of our lights looks brighter than the other.
Yeah, just like the other car.
So annoying. Got like cockeyed headlights. Yeah, so it costs $100 to be at the Meadowlands to set up. They get a lot of traffic. Today's a weird day at the Meadowlands too because of the grand opening of America Dream or something. America's Dream Mall. I don't know if that's true where they're just automatically going to charge you $25 for parking.
No,
Someone
there's a time thing. It depends on
like a half an hour. I gotta go to the mall. I gotta shop really fast. I know he's charging me $25.
Yeah, I don't understand the half an hour increment, but
yeah,
it's a half hour increment and up to a full day.
Yeah.
Because
so then
the part that's open, it's not, the whole thing isn't open yet. I don't think the mall opens until March.
Okay.
Right now, what's open is like the Nickelodeon, like amusement park or whatever it is.
So maybe the mall part
and
won't be.
the ice skating rink.
Yeah. So maybe the mall part won't charge. But I still don't get how, like, if they want you to go Nickelodeon and the other part, like, why should they just charge you for parking? There's so much parking around there. Why don't they just charge you to get into Nickelodeon? You know. But whatever. I'm not in charge of stuff, and I'm not that greedy. You know what I mean? How can I make more money?
Well, it's difficult difficult to charge people if they're going to the mall part.
Yeah, I don't see the sense of it.
Charge people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shopping. It's gonna cost me $25.
People will go to the mall. They spend a few hours going
go to the food court
to check them out. But if you're charging them more and more, the more time they spend there, it's like...
Yeah. It's like you want them to spend more time there.
Yeah.
To see all the stores.
So
charge
for the
less.
mall, I wouldn't charge... If you want to charge people for the Nickelodeon or the Legoland or whatever, just incorporate that into the charge of the ticket to get in.
I would think.
You know?
I mean, it's
included with price, free parking, you know?
Yeah.
It entice people, more people.
I mean, parking should always be free. If I have a store, do you think we charge people at Butler to park? You're like, you gotta pay for parking to us. Yeah, it's a scam.
It's just like it's geared towards only people that are gonna have money. Because trust me, my mother would never have gone because we couldn't have afforded it.
And you can't walk there; it's too far.
As it is,
well, they want people to use mass transit.
To go into these parks.
No.
So it's like,
yeah,
now you're gonna charge just to get in could be $100 per person, and there's a lot of families that just cannot afford that.
Imagine if GameStop charged people to go in. People would lose their minds. They already hate GameStop.
I'd be curious to find out what the cost is to go in.
I don't know.
For the actual.
I'm cool on waiting.
Nickelodeon park.
The crazy thing is that is happening today, so we don't know if they're gonna make the market early or late, or if it'll affect the market in any way, if it'll help or hurt the market. I don't know if there's going to be 1 billion vendors there today. I hope not. The more vendors that go anywhere, the less money we make. I know. You want a healthy medium amount of vendors. Not too many vendors. Not too few vendors. Then it looks like the market isn't even on. Yeah, it's not even on. I'm not going. You know? So. Alright, well, anyway. Here we are. We're heading there. We should be there shortly. And as stuff happens, I'll just video. Maybe I'll find some stuff. I don't know. Okay, first hiccup. Well, this is the one that we go through sometimes, right?
Now I gotta drive further and come all the way around.
Oh, okay. The way that we normally go to the Meadowlands is closed.
It's like, come on.
Okay, so that's gonna be annoying. I would almost just blow this off today. I would say, let's go home, turn around, and whatever. You know? Yeah, that's closed. Probably because of the American Dream.
No, there were work trucks there.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, but that could be
in the middle.
That could be that could be to block traffic. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
They just instead of the work trucks, they just use them as a blockade sometimes. You know, because someone might be able to plow through a barrier, but to plow through trucks.
Shit, I should have went local.
Yeah, but how would you know? So All right. So anyway. Now we got to go all the way around and double back? Okay. All right.
Well, it's on the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
But people can park on our side and walk, because they want the free parking, and walk to the other side. And
I was like, no way.
No. She says, well, actually, the buses are going to be dropping people off on our side, and they have to walk to the other side.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? What the hell? That makes no sense. Anyway, we're here. There's a bunch of cars driving by. We had to pay another toll. Cars are already set up. So people have been in.
Cars are already set up. We're late.
Yeah, I know. It's like 7 o'clock.
But people are still coming in.
No, yeah, they're coming in for sure.
But you have to go to the pay at the office.
I gotta go pay at the office. So, my $100 just to be here. Is there a line at the office? No.
Doesn't look it.
Does that mean there's not going to be a lot of vendors today?
Maybe people worry about this American Dream, like everybody's going there and nobody's coming.
All right. Well, maybe it'll help us. We'll see. All right. So I parked over here in the parking lot, and I'm going over to the new Meadowlands Flea Market.com office. Excuse me, behind that white truck. Way over there. I'll just film until I get a little bit closer. You get online, show me your resale number, and you pay $100. I'm getting close to the office. It doesn't seem crowded with vendors, but I don't know if that means anything. See, I'm coming up on it now. Get a little bit closer. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, I paid my $100. This is what my ticket looks like. $12.25. Here's the address in case you want to come here. Booth 1225. They used to have parking spot numbers. Maybe they changed it and updated it. Yeah, they barely talk to you at that place. They're like, give me the money and I'll go. Yeah, it's different. Alright, maybe Marie's smarter than me. She might be able to figure out where we go. I don't know. 12.25. You know what? We'll ask the guy. They always have a guy at the gate. He'll want to see our ticket. We'll ask him. Here we go. There's Marie. We got 3 parking spots. 12.25, 26, 27 for me. I already started unloading. Somebody already bought 3 records. You can't do good here early. That's why I'm unpacking now. I'm just, Marie's walking around. I just talked to Teddy AJ. He says nothing. It's dry. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to start setting up more. Gravity. Proof that gravity is real. In case you're wondering. Oh, Lenny's here. There's my pal. Still getting stuff out. Oh, just so you know, AJ, Dan showed up. More people are coming. Around. So far, I've seen 3 gaming people that I know. Teddy, Dan, and the other guy. I forget his name. Not really crowded here, so we'll see. Now, the first thing you want to see when you get anywhere is drips under the car, but it's only water. So. Oh, and I had Mr. He was helping me. He was helping me. He was laying on the ground. People walking by him. No, don't worry. I didn't run him over. He was still moving around, so kind of like checking things, and I looked like he was twitching a little, but I was like, no, I didn't run him over. I should have taken a video of that, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to the Portishead, so I might as well just walk down and just show a few of the vendors that are here in my row. While I'm doing it, see if there's anything I want to buy. Hey. Alright, let's see. I got a slow guy in front of me. Let's see. Walk around. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what to do with that chair. Got tools today. Alright. Okay. Let me just look here one second. Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
All right. So I'm walking back. Let's see. I went down the other side. Now I'm going down this side. And I'm looking, but I'm kind of zipping. I'm not really looking for anything nonsensical today. The only thing I looked at was 2 pieces of jewelry, but they weren't cheap, so Marie just said not today. Here, I'm going to look here for a second. Amazing. And like I said, I'm not buying nonsense today. And when I say nonsense, I just mean things that aren't worth that much. Stuff I can get at yard sales. Like the cars like these, or certain toys. Let's see. There's some guys, they got much better quality. I'm right across, so I'm just gonna head right over to Marie. Alright, it's 10 o'clock and I am at break even, which is $100 for the rent, plus like $10. There are people milling around. 10 o'clock, it's very early. It's gonna be a long day, probably till 4 is probably when it dies down around here, like something like that. So we'll see. As you can see, people just moseying around, taking their time. I don't even really get to walk around. All I did was I walked down this road when I went to the Portishead, and I walked down the row across when I came back. I might take a walk through later to see if there's anything, but it's kind of hard, I know most of everything. Marie knows the jewelry. So we'll see. I'm not really here to buy so much, more to sell, but you never know. I do like to shop around and see if I can find it. Anyway, let me just see if anybody wants to buy anything and get back to work. My broom, because Halloween's coming up. So he says, does it fly? I said, I don't know, try it, right? And I said, look, if it doesn't work for flying, yes, you can. If it doesn't work for flying, you can use it for sweeping.
You're dusty because they were in...
I'm just gonna walk this row for now and see if I see anything. You know, that's all. It's really got to jump at me today. We've been busy. I don't have time to casually sort through stuff or look very hard at anything. So, like I said, it's got to jump at me. I may not see anything. Look at the kid lying on the ground there. Isn't that great? When I was a kid, that's what I would do. Just lay down. Nobody else can do that. Try doing that as an adult. You know? Hey, how are you? Let's see. Stuff I just ran that stuff. I'm like, my eyes just focused in on an iron. Wheel covers. I'm not looking at CDs, DVDs, or toys like that today. But there is a lot of toys. This guy. Oh, here's Mike and Michelle. Let me say hello. Alright, I stopped for a second to say hello, my friends. They had like dinosaurs, but they were the Safari Limited ones. They're not really worth that much. So I just didn't. See, I'm not looking at hats and stuff today. I don't have time to look hard or anything. It's got to be something I really like. So I stopped for a second. I talked to him, and I looked at some of the Safari Limited. You can see there's a lot of stuff here, though. I looked at some of the Safari Limited ones, and I was like, not today. I don't want to waste my money on it, you know. More toys. I think there might be a Porterson down there. I saw Nick today. He stopped by and said hello. He said, thanks for showing up to my show last night, but I didn't. Hey, if you're listening, AJ, I know you're not. We didn't go to a show. We were talking about it. We were going to try it, but it just didn't happen. I know these guys. I don't even care about Nintendos. I'm not even going to go ask on it. But there is one down over there. Maybe I'll go look at the games for the sport of it. Let's see if there's anything like good. Let's see. No. Let me look. There's some. I gotta look here though. Not bad stuff, but not worth asking. Not from. It's not. Believe me, I'm not at a yard sale. So. And one thing about buying off of the vendors here is they are very savvy. They know as much or more than I do on many things. All right, let's go this way. An original Xbox. No, thank you. PS2. No. This guy's giving away stuff. Oh, there's a lot of glass. This is going to wind up in people's tires later. Yeah. This is like why everybody has flat tires. Clothes. Taking a good look at the glass down there. From here I don't see anything. Yeah, there's believe me, a lot of stuff here. But I'm stuck. I don't have time to like really look at anything. And so something's got to just jump at me. See if I want it. I'm trying to take my time. Look somewhat carefully. I can tell from a distance if stuff is worth looking at. You know what I mean? Most times. It's stuff like jewelry and things like that. But if I don't see jewelry, then I don't bother going to look for it. I might take a walk down that row behind me. This is just my row. There's like a bunch of other rows. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a chance to like look at any other rows or anything like that today. arm controllers and Beanie Babies. New jewelry. That was nice looking, but it's brand stinking new. Okay, box of new jewelry. Let's see, sneakers. Alright, I'll just keep walking. This isn't really an antique market so much. It's not specifically an anything market. It's just, it's like there has a used section. And in the used section, it could be antiques, or it could be clothes, it could be jewelry, it could be pretty much anything. As you can see, it's a lot of household. But I haven't really seen, I mean, a little bit of like really nice decorative stuff. Very little bit, you know. Like a lot of this stuff isn't for me. At least now. Kids selling loose Lego figures, $3, 2 for $5, which is fair. Let me take a quick look at this table. Alright, I went to look at the toy dinosaurs, but they weren't anything good. Let's see. There's some decorative. Look at this thing. Oh, it didn't break that so fast. Yep, Italian.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Benjamin Moore, great stuff.
Benjamin Moore. I was looking at the clown and had damage. It was pretty nice, but you got to be really careful when you look at that stuff. It's so easy to like not see the damage. Oh, Xbox 360. No, thank you. No, thank you. Want to deal with this? Not today. That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of like, whatever. So what? Maybe I'm too picky. You know, I buy two ways. I buy for like flea markets and eBay. All right, I'm gonna go check with the wife. You know what? Yeah, I'll check with her. All right, I'm walking another row. It sucks because when you come here, you really need time to shop. I see some perfumes, but they look new. Sorry. Yeah, they're new. This is new jewelry. Books. Not looking at that stuff today. I don't have time. Whatever I see has to like just frickin' jump right out of it. That'd be like amazing. Let's see. See, we got a lot of clean-out guys here. I told her I wasn't going to take too long. There's some Xbox games. People getting away. Alright. What's this? Who makes this? I don't know, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. It's not like an old scent. The order? Okay. Nothing good there, or it's been picked. Christmas, spray paints, toys, but that's a toy guy. These I gotta check on the way back. Alright, so I'm just gonna go really quick. Not turn anything on. This guy's got boots. Boots. There's a small setup for $100. That's a small setup. You know, you pay $100 and you may not make it back. Those golf signs are cool. There's Steve.
Yeah, $20.
Let's see.
Go with it. Here. Where is it?
Okay. I'm not walking past this. There's a guy that's selling like heads. Hey, how much for head? I guess I'm going the other way. Let me turn, you know what, let me look at the 360 games. Yeah, this is probably going to be a lot. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't trust these consoles, and the games they're no big deal. Okay, alright, I'm going to turn it off. Sometimes I get stuff off of these people, not often. But I'm going to turn off the camera if I see anything and take a good look. A bunch of patches. Alright, you know what? Let me turn off the camera and take a look. I had a bunch of 70s patches. 2 for $1. I sent pictures to my friend. I told him the space number. So, we'll see. Meanwhile, I will just look at his other stuff. These are beat up. Tools. Look at that mess of wires. Imagine trying to untangle that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. No, I don't care about Boy Scout stuff. Not my thing. I think I looked over here. So let me just walk by. This is the row behind me that I did not get to look at. Yeah, I looked here already. So I'm just going to keep walking. I'll just walk quick. And I'll just kind of aim.
Be careful, don't do it.
Here, it's it. The only time I get to check is bathroom trips. I got to go to the bathroom anyway. So what I do is I say, hey, I'm going to take the long way, but I'll walk fast. Yeah, there's nobody at my space right now anyway. It's dead. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should change my YouTube channel name to Red Astro Tony.
Where?
People might like that better. That'd be like Blue Bus State. Red Astro Tony. I don't know, what do you think? This guy's got a bunch of like costume jewelry. Okay, I didn't see anything special there, and I don't have time to look, so you know. Alright. What I'll do is when I walk back, since I walked over here, I'll walk down the middle row. And see, I'm not looking at CDs today. There's a porter sign. What I'll do is I'll walk down the other row and cut over. So I'll get to walk down another half row. Hopefully they still got coffee left at that. Oh my God, there's a line. All right, whatever. I'm going to that red truck all the way over there. They serve food. All right. I think this is not my row, so I'm going to walk down it. And again, see if I see anything amazing. It does suck for me because I would love to just take my time and look hard at stuff, but I can't. So you're just getting a tour of the market. Nice to see what kind of stuff is here today. And so there is a lot of decent random stuff. Pretty much a little bit of everything. Art. I'm doing that side. I gotta check both sides, like, and see if I see anything I want, because I don't have time to go back and forth or up and down. So, all right, let's just see. Oh, this must be Joey D. His spot. Let's see. Let me look over here. Well, the game guy said there weren't really any games here this morning, which was sad. saw a cool, like, wood-carved devil. Here's somebody that's packing up. It's early, too. I think it's not even 2 o'clock yet, but I guess he got somewhere to be. Sometimes these guys get, like, they get, like, a call for a clean-out or something like that. They're just random decorative stuff. I don't see anything popping at me. Here's electronics. There's me walking through people. You got Hess trucks. I'm across from there, so I'm going to walk to the end and double back. You might see me walking by and be like grumbling and cursing at me right now. Somebody's got a PS1. The one thing that PS1s don't do, the one thing, PS1 don't sell. Alright, this is where I cut through and I go to my space. I didn't see nothing that popped at me. And I'm not looking at random stuff. Alright, here I go. Let's turn this off. Might as well shoot my space. Show how good I did today setting up. What did I do? Alright, I had to do it different because I wanted a good walkthrough space where I just walked through. So what I wound up doing was I gave Marie her two big tables, all for jewelry. She put some display here with her displays, and then she had these buckets that are like $3 or something like that. Then she laid some stuff out. She used her cardboard. It wasn't very windy today. It's a pretty good day. Here's one of her cases. Here's just her regular costume pins, nothing too amazing. She put these out right away. Here's her silver case, which is a little thinned out right now, I think. Here's my just like better-ish older school game. I'm actually not really concentrating on like having a lot of games right now, so I'm just putting random things here, stuff that I think is popular. I want to pull some of the stuff out even more and then just totally switch it up. Just been too busy. I'm not really concentrating on it. And then here's some other games that this is my stuff. Here's my consoles. I sold a Nintendo 64 today. A lot of interest in this. No bites. This is AJ stuff. Believe it or not, AJ made $130 out of that one little tray. And he made about, I mean, the day is not done, but he's made about a third of what I made off the one tray. This Sandra gave me these. No interest at all on these. No, I've sold nothing from this table, but it doesn't matter. But you could see actually. Oh, and I used the two smaller tables that don't fold. So I got 4 tables across, but 2 big ones that fold, and then the 2 smaller ones that don't fold. Then what I did was I threw some Hot Wheels. I sold some of the Hot Wheels. I barely sold anything on the air. I sold some of the My Little Ponies. I gave away one of the Hot Wheels cases to somebody that buys from me all the time. He's like, how much? I'm like, you know what, just take it. I don't care about $2 or $3. I sold some of these records, 2, 3 for $5. Actually, my first sale was records. I've sold a fair amount of Blu-rays. I would say I sold at least this amount of Blu-rays, which is fine. I didn't sell any of those pennants. I didn't sell any of these hats. I sold some toys off of this table. I sold the bear that we didn't throw out for $8. Steve will know what I'm talking about. The teddy bear. I didn't sell any of this table. So basically, I've used all my tables. Yeah, I used every table I had. Because I used, yeah, let me go back. I didn't show the front yet. But I used, this is the small non-folding table. I used it. The 2 smaller folding tables used. Put some stuff on the floor. And then in the front, I used 2 more of my big tables, and this is the small non-folding table. I just put this random stuff on. I got all the DVDs out, and I did sell some, not a lot. I sold a decent amount of CDs. You know, you can just kind of see that I did there. I got to tighten those up. So, I don't know, that's my space. I'm pretty proud of myself. I fit a lot of stuff here. All right, let me turn this off. All right. We're out of here. Any observations or comments? People are cheap.
It's not worth $100 to set up there.
Well, we didn't do horrible, but we were going really cheap on stuff.
They're doing a test track or something.
Wow, nice. Here. This guy's driving around. Yeah, I see. They mapped out the course, the cones. Yeah, it's like I did sell a 64 for $45. It had an expansion pack and a game and a memory stick, but that's the only person that asked. He offered me $40. I'm like, 45, right? You know. That was my most expensive item. Everything else was like dollars. You know. I can't think of like I sold some games for AJ, so that was pretty good for him. He actually did pretty good. You know, he did about a third of one small box. He did almost a third of what we did. So you know, I gotta send him that money later. There's something I'm supposed to remember later.
What?
Nah, there's something I'm supposed to remember.
For us or for him?
Nah, for us. I think I'll remember later. I think. Oh yeah, for him. Yeah, I got a Super Nintendo. He sold a Super Nintendo out of that bucket that he gave me. He was like, oh, I said, watch the video. If there's stuff that's in there that's yours, let me know. I'll give it back. That you need, basically. Because he was like, just take it. So I'm like, okay. But he needed the 360 back. He needed the 64 back. And he needed a Super Nintendo back. So I got to make sure I get that for him tonight. I won't forget. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't a ton of traffic. There was a lot of vendors. I didn't really buy anything because it's like you have to really look hard a lot of times, you know? You have to ask the price on everything because not like I didn't see anything amazing that I would want to really, really pay up for. But I mean, it was good stuff. I'm just saying it wasn't stuff I wanted. And I didn't have time to ask people, so I don't really know how prices were, you know? And what about, did anybody else say that they found some good jewelry or? Okay. Everybody I asked on games are like dry day, you know, not so good. All right. Well, anyway, how often will we do the Meadowlands? Like when
Never, if I can help.
That's how I feel about it. I mean, if I were like a locker or clean out guy, then I would do it all the time, I think. But as a regular vendor competing with everybody else there, you know, like the locker and the clean out guys, ain't worth it, you know. But okay, all right. Anyway, we're on the home. On the way home. We didn't do that bad. It wasn't like horrible. It was just okay. So that's what I have to say about the Meadowlands as a vendor. It's okay. And a shopper too. Okay.